Hey, shalom, everybody. Today is March 5th, 2024, and the time is about 9:56 a.m. Central Time. Right, we're down in Chiapas, and it appears that Facebook Messenger are down right now. Um, One of the operations people from Facebook was making some type of a public interview or something about people complaining about Instagram's content, which is also owned by Facebook or Meta. And so Instagram is down too. I guess they saying, the more you F around, the more you find out. So they saying, look, y'all want to complain, we're gonna give y'all something to complain about. So again, Instagram, Facebook Messenger, those apps, communication, social media platforms are down right now. Okay. Now we can use this as a learning experience, and what we can learn is this: that we put too much reliance on communicating. If you have people in different states or different countries that what I would suggest to you is to get set yourself up a little small social media platform amongst yourself with a good server host or even your own servers. If you got, you can get a T1 line coming into some place that can hold all of that traffic, get some good servers, people, join together, may have, for 20 family and friends. Just like a closed network. You can get the coding to set up stuff exactly how sons of Isaac. Shalom, Mark. You can get you can get the coding to see how they set up Facebook and all of that. It ain't proprietary. You ain't selling it. You're just gonna copy their model, and then you're gonna do it yourself. You're gonna set up your own social media network. You don't have to go through Facebook and, if I'm not rocking with you all like that, I might not even care what you got going on. You got to really be prepared. You got to really outside the box, and you have to make provisions now, because everything you got now, it can be taken away from you whenever the person that possesses it decides to take it away. Everything you got now can fall down at a moment's notice. But if if you have your own platform, on which to talk and, on which to broadcast, man, and you straight. You straight. You can set everything up and be good. So that's what I'm saying. So Facebook, Facebook Messenger, Instagram, all of those different apps are controlled by the same company. And we wanted to have easy way to communicate with each other, but man, everything we saying is on somebody's platform, an app, a website that you don't rock with, that's not yours. You feel me? So one, this is showing you got to make sure you got everybody's phone number, including mine if you my peoples down here in Mexico. You got to make sure you got my phone number, and then on the long run, what you really need to do, what we need to do, is get a hold of some shortwave radios. You get a shortwave radio, you take the test, and you good to go. And you can get a good shortwave radio, and then you could just communicate outside of social media, okay? Even outside of the internet. Just old-fashioned radio waves, man. Just old-fashioned radio waves, because they not gonna go down. The only way somebody can stop that is if they want to jam your signal. And you ain't on that level where somebody want to jam your signal yet, are you? you know? So yeah, all these social media apps are down right now, the major ones. All right. I think WhatsApp is still working, but they may have a different support system, outside of Facebook and Facebook Messenger and Instagram. All right. So yeah. So everything's down right now, but this is the taste of the end. Everybody like, man, what should I do? And then also you're thinking about, man, if there's a data breach, do I have conversations? Do I have sensitive material? Do I have billing information, credit card information, passwords in my messages that I don't want exposed? You may have passwords to sensitive accounts that you don't want people to know, but you lose access to that. Soon as that app crashes, you lose it. Now, of course, there's always a back door. There's always a back door. If you really, really, really want to get into those servers, I'm sure you can, but you're really gonna go through all of that. The average person is not gonna go through all of that. So I'm just saying, like, back up your material. If you got sensitive stuff, put it someplace else. Put it on a thumb drive. Put it on an external hard drive. Put it on paper. Put it on a floppy disk if you need to. But make sure you have your stuff saved, man. Don't have your stuff all exposed for people to be able to just go in there and basically hijack your life if they want to. You know what I'm saying? It's a beautiful day out here. Nice blue skies. All right, I don't see no clouds out here. Sun is out. Bright sun in the sky. That's all right. Sun is right above my finger. Is the sun. You see that, man? Hurt my eyes. So yeah, I wanted to come on here and say that. Go ahead and it's down. It's not just you. It happened to all of us. So the National Security Administration, the NSA, the CIA, the FBI, they're not messing with you. All right. Facebook is not messing with you. It happened across the board to everybody. All religions, all countries, all ages, everybody. Everybody's stuff went down, man. Everybody's stuff went down. So what you need to do is just, communicate, find different ways to communicate. You know what I'm saying? That, like I said, remember back in the day, you would have a three-way call. I would call you on the three-way. Then I would call somebody else. Then you would call somebody else. Okay? But then that person would call somebody else. So everybody had the three-way going on. So you need something like that. Of course, this is 2024, so you can get something that's a little more integrated, something a little more fiber optic, But yeah, you can do something like that to be able to stay in communication. So now what's going on internally with Facebook, again, the one of the directors made he was at a conference, and they were complaining about Instagram content, and they were saying that Instagram content is basically not filtering things that are. As they were making that announcement, guess what started about the crash started about 10:25 Eastern time, which was like 9:25 here. So right now we're going into like 30 minutes that the system has been down, which is very unusual for such a prominent, powerful international network. Shouldn't be down for that long. They said people, experts working on the back end to make sure, network engineers, to make sure that something like this doesn't happen. All right, so, but it's out of our hands right now. We can't control it. But you do want to make sure though, again, that when something like this happens, not if, but when, that you can still get access to all your data, access to sensitive information that you need preserved. Okay, had to come downstairs, Lord, because that third floor was just horrible. Look like they planted something over here at the basketball court. You can see right there, they got some little chairs and stuff set up like it's gonna be some kind of event. All right. So yeah, just be careful with your data, be careful with your information, because you don't want you don't want information that you have being used by somebody else. You don't want information that you have. This is the back of the house right here, back street. You don't want information that you have, being used by somebody else. Because if somebody else gets a hold of your stuff, man, it's gonna be bad. You know what I'm saying? if y'all wonder what this is, the house right here, from the corner all the way to this white wall right here. All right. But yeah, you just want to make sure that you got all your data saved. Like I said, I want to know what's going on with Facebook, what problems they have internally, or if this is just some type of a clapback for people complaining and people stepping in. And they say, well, look, you know what? If you want to complain about it, guess what? We won't even got to go through all this. We won't even got to go through all. We'll just take the platform down. How about that? And they can rightfully do that. They can do that. They can set their whole because of any given moment. Flip of a switch, it's a wrap. It's a wrap. Flip of a switch, it's a wrap. They can decide at any moment that they want to end the relationship that they have with everybody. They can just shut it off, and that's it. It's over. So save your data, save your information, and I encourage everybody, try to find a different way to communicate with each other. Not even as a primary way necessarily, but as a backup that does not involve, these people controlling social media. Because once it goes down, then it's over. And where does that leave you? And the people that you need to keep. What I'm saying is, you really need to go back in time and get a more reliable form of communication, which, like I said, would be the radio, shortwave radio. Get one of your children, son, daughter, or you yourself, or nephew or niece, have them get the little shortwave license, and you be good to go. All right. So that way, next time this happens, we can just get on the radio, break a 19. We can just break a 19. Okay, and just talk to each other on the radio, on the shortwave radio. All right, so that's the best thing we could do. I think some type of plan really needs to be put in place for you and your friends, for us, if you rock with me like that. So that if we do have another situation or problem happen, because of social media, we can still be in communication, we still talk to each other, right? We can still, be in touch, right? Because it's very important to maintain communication, with people that you love or with your family or whatever. And I'm on the other side of the world from where most of y'all listening to this are at. I'm down at the southern end of Mexico. All right, so I really need to try to keep in communication. But again, I think the best way is radio. That's each other. In situations like this, and for you to communicate with people in your family in situations like this also. All right, your friends. So yeah. Are they back up yet? Let's see if Facebook is back up yet. We'll see if Facebook is back up. To stay updated. All right, so we're coming at you. Let you know, hey, the system is down. Worldwide communication is impacted right now. Literally millions upon millions of people. If you take China, if you take half of China and half of India, that's 1 billion people right there. All right, so you could say more than 1 billion from Meta. Not all of Meta, but we know definitely Facebook and Instagram and Facebook Messenger. Okay, so we know that those systems are down right now. Okay, but I'm not sure whether or not here. I don't know if people have ever seen this before. This thing is about 10 years old, maybe. All right, so this is how we're looking in here. Mashara, Yasha'Allah, that's the other flag. With the tribes on the north 4 directions. People haven't really seen this one too much. All right, so anyway, yeah, you want to stay in communication, man. You have to get a better method besides relying on social media, because this is ridiculous. I mean, for the system to go down and there's no backup servers, there's nobody that can just put everything back in motion when it falls. I mean, they have the money to pay the top engineers on the planet to keep their system up. And then, not to mention the fact that the whole system, you know what it's operating off of, why you're able to use it for free, is running off of just advertisement. People advertising. That's how Facebook is making their money. It's through advertisements, all right? Charging businesses to have a presence on their platform. That's what they do to make the money. That's why you get it for free. But imagine you're paying for it and something like this happened, everything just crashed, and your communication with people is just gone. You know, communication just gone. What would you do? You paying, but this is free, so you really can't complain about it. It is free. At the end of the day, it's a free service that they're providing because they can make money other ways besides subscriptions. But it is kind of strange, the timing of when it went down. I'm gonna get some information, research it a little bit, and then come back and see what's going on with it. All right, see what's going on. It's still down, It's going on an hour. System's still down. I'm gonna get some more information, some more background as what was happening. All right, shalom. Talk to y'all later.